Hello everyone, welcome to Fraser Not the Exorcist, and today I'll be doing the July 29th edition of the Christian Rap Roundup. I know that I haven't done these in a while, in about a month maybe, but the usual problem is. Anyway, I don't want to waste any time. I don't want this video to be another half hour, so let's just jump straight in with the first two being two new songs by John Keith. We'll start with the first one, M.I.A. So I'll be right back. Okay, first song by John Keith, M.I.A. I thought it was a really good song. Once not gonna lie, once I saw that it was like almost 4 minutes long, I was kind of worried because I'm not really used to listening to longer songs, even though 3 minutes and 42 seconds isn't that long. I'm not used to listening to, well, at least not lately, listening to longer songs from Christian rappers, or just rappers in general. Honestly, it's honestly been a while since I think I've actually listened to a song that's, well, a modern song that's that long at least. But that time was really well spent. Basically, the song is about John, basically wanted to spend as much time as he possibly can with his girl. He really likes her, and he just, and it's also relaying feelings of just just like wanting to be alone, really, and just once you're not really feeling the vibe of the room, once you're not really agreeing with what's going on around you, you just kind of fall to the background. I think that's basically the feelings that the song's trying to bring across to the listener. And I think that he does a really good job of bringing those feelings over. The lyrics are really good. It's a more melodic sort of thing from him. He's not really rapping on here, but his singing is for this kind of song. It's really good. It's really good. And yeah, it's just basically a really well put together, really just really well done melodic song with a relatable message, and definitely recommend it. I'd give it about a 7.5 out of 10. Solid 7.5 out of 10 from me. So we're off to a good start. This one's really good. Moving on to track 2, the second song from John Keith, Still Up, featuring No Big Deal. I'll be right back. Alright, Still Up by John Keith and No Big Deal is a more traditional offering from them both. It's pretty much what I expect from most Christian rap these days. Well, just at least from guys like them. The song's barely 2 minutes long. It's 2 minutes 17 seconds. This is just as I said, it's more of what I was expecting from earlier, and it's not about anything in particular. It's about like working hard and their success, and just like the regular mixture of topics. And yeah, it's a good enough song. It's not bad by any means necessary, but it also doesn't stand out much. It just kind of makes its point and just goes on its way, and you don't really feel the need to go it over like multiple times or something. It's for a banger kind of song. It's not really hard enough. The like the beat is good, the beat's good and stuff, but it's not really hard enough. Something that kind of came to my mind as they were doing the song, and what it kind of reminded me of overall was Trippie Redd and Lil Uzi Vert's song, Holy Smokes, I think it was called, or Holy. Oh, look, I'm getting it mixed up with something else, but it kind of reminded me of another song that I remember. Not sure if it's Holy Smokes at this point, but yeah, just basically the songs. It's a good enough song, as I said before. Not much to it, nothing to break down, nothing to really think about. It's just a good offering from both of them. If you're just interested in their, just like more turn up style music, then this will definitely do it for you. A bit too short, just a bit too cliche for my taste. But overall, I give it about a 5.5. By the time I edit this, I'll make up my mind whether it's a 5 or a 5.5. But one of those out of 10. So yeah, let's move into song number 3. All right, for song number 3, we have a new one from Aaron Cole. But right before we do that, while I was in between looking for this song, I finally remembered the song that reminded me of John Keats' Still Up song with No Big Deal, and it was Bad Boys by Juice WRLD and Young Thug. The beat especially reminded me of that song, but it also reminded me of that song because of just like the way how it just kind of went in one ear and out the other, kind of. But yeah, but that's over with. So yeah, song number 3, we have a new one called Hands by Aaron Cole. Not gonna lie, Aaron Cole's past couple singles have not been doing it for me personally. I don't know. I think he's kind of getting a bit too comfortable, a bit too I don't want to say mainstream because he's always kind of been up there, but just he's been getting a bit too, I don't know, just like the way how he's flowing. It's just been getting a bit too comfortable, a bit too similar in my opinion. So hopefully this new one does it for me. I'm seeing two versions of it. There's a regular version and there's a radio version. Hopefully there isn't much difference in between it. Not sure because I see the radio version has more streams than the regular version. Not sure why, because they're both the same length. So I'm just gonna listen to the regular version. Hopefully there's not much difference in between it. So yeah, Aaron Cole, Hands. I'll be right back. All right, now that was good. That was good. It's got a pretty simple guitar beat. It's just all right overall. Before we get into my thoughts on it, the song is basically about Aaron Cole putting his life and basically putting his trust in God's hands, as the title says. Pretty simple concept, simple message to get across, but so for songs like these, it's all about the execution, all right? Because it's stuff that we've heard before. It's nothing that original or anything. So it's all about the execution, and I think that it was well executed. It's a it's not a rap song. It's just like a simple CCM ballad kind of song, and it's just it's just well executed formula. Really, it's not much to even talk about, nothing to break down, nothing to really go on about. It's just it's good. The lyrics are good. His singing is about the best that I've ever heard it. It's just a simple, well put together Christian song. That's basically it. And overall, I'd give it about a 6, maybe about a 6. Yeah, I think about a light 6 out of 10. Nothing crazy, nothing to go on about, nothing to explain, nothing to really, to like. It's just okay. it's all right. It's, you know, if these like simple um acoustic guitar in the background Christian songs are your thing, then this will definitely do it for you. It's a great example of that. So yeah, just overall a light 6 out of 10. It's all right. It's okay. It's it's okay. So yeah, let's move on to song number 4. All right, for song number 4, we have a new one from Aklesso called "Wait for Me." It's been a minute since I've listened to a song from him, so hopefully this new single is good. I'll be right back. "Wait for Me" by Aklesso was a decent song in my opinion. Not a sound that I've heard from him like much in the past. He's been more of like a turn up kind of like I don't know, just one of those guys that like kind of raps I don't even know what to call it. It's more like if you've ever heard like Coach Ice, whatever the guy's called. Yeah, like you know like that kind of tone to their voice and like lyrics and stuff like that. Kind of it's a lot like that, right? And but this is different. This is a Afrobeat song actually. So he's jumping on the Afrobeats trend, and it's decent. I don't hate it or anything. It's just very plainly done. Whenever artists like try to do things like they really try to do things and they put out these trials. I don't know. It just kind of comes off as this is a thing that everyone's doing right now, and so let me try and do it. Well, it comes off like that when it's not what like at least when I don't feel any sort of passion or any sort of like great deal of effort put into it because like the beat is just basically just like a regular Afrobeats instrumental. It's not anything special, anything that stands out. It's just think about what an Afrobeat song would sound like, and it sounds exactly like that, basically. And as far as Aklesso's performance on the song, it's okay. It's fine, you know, it's fine. But it's like drowned in auto tune, so it's not as clear and as smooth as I'd like it to be in order for it to actually work on the song for me. So overall, honestly, I just think "Wait for Me" is a is a decent track. I don't hate it, but I certainly don't like it. I give it about a I don't know like a light 5 because like I said, I don't hate it. I don't like have any strong bad feelings about it or anything. It's just kind of bland. It's just cliche. It's just regular. You know, it's fine. You know, but it's not bad. So I'll just give it a light 5 out of 10. Uh, yeah, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 10. Honestly, because giving it a 5 makes it seem as if I don't know, like if I'd recommend it to someone who liked the sound or anything like that. But I wouldn't even do that. It's not even average. It's just bland. So yeah, about a 4.5 out of 10. So yeah, nothing good there. Let's move on to song number 5. All right, for song number 5, we have a new one from a surprising individual, the ambassador, who is like if you're knowledgeable about Christian rap history, then you've definitely heard that name before. The ambassador is a rapper that I used to listen to like way back when I first discovered Christian rap. Because I had this thing where I wouldn't listen to the new stuff. I'd always go back and listen to the early days, like the late '90s and the early 2000s, and that was the era where the ambassador guys like him and who else? And basically like just the early cross movement guys. Got a bunch of Christian rap classics from back then. Some may even call that the golden age, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he's got a new song called Ride and Vibe. And and honestly, I'm just curious because I haven't heard of a song or, well, listened to one of his songs in like for maybe 5 years at this point. So yeah, this hope is hopefully good. So let's well, I'll hear what it sounded like, and I'll be right back. That was really good. As I wanted it to be. It's good. It's really good. It's yeah, the ambassador ride and vibe. It's got a very infectious, like one of those infectious old school beats to it. Kind of, I don't know, kind of feels like some old school boom bap with the scratches and stuff mixed in with also like a more West Coast, not G funk, but just like just think about like a West Coast kind of vibe from the '90s. Yeah, so it's like those two things kind of mixed together into this really sort of infectious, like almost like timeless beat. Like you couldn't really like put an outdated label on it. Yeah. Lyrically, it's it's pretty much like old school Christian rap kind of lyricism. It's very forward with the you know with the with the Christian speak kind of stuff. And but it's not like overboard with it to the point where it can get kind of corny or anything. I think he rides the line on that really well. But overall, it's just a really laid back, just groovy kind of song, and it's like the title says, just ride and vibe. It's really good. And yeah, it's just a well put together, really just well done, feel good, old school, but not outdated sounding Christian rap song. And if that's something that you're interested in, definitely recommend it because it's really good. It might be the best one that I've heard this like for this week so far. So overall, I'd give the Ambassador Ride and Vibe about 7.5, about the same as John Keith. Yeah, I'd give it about a 7 point, a solid 7.5 out of 10. That was really good, really good, and nice to see that he can still do it. After all these years, hasn't put out an album in like 16 years or something like that. But yeah, he still got it. He's still good. So let's move on to song number 6. For song number 6, we have a new one from a rapper that I've never heard about before. No Excuse, with no space in between. But the reason, well, it's called Swerve That. But the reason why I'm listening to it is because it's got DJ Michael V, who I presume produced the song, and not Clyde, who I, of course, have actually heard and reacted to songs. Well, not react, but reviewed songs from them in the past. Honestly, at this point, I'm just going through the list to see what else I'm kind of interested in listening to. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Nothing much to say. Hopefully, it's a good one. I'll be right back. Swerve That by No Excuse featuring DJ Michael V and not Clyde. It was it was okay. It was okay. Meant to be one of those like banger type songs. The song is basically about like diverting away from a life of sin to wanting to live your life for God, basically. And uh honestly, it's a pretty standard, to be expected, pretty one, just like, just it's a regular Christian rap banger kind of song. No Excuse, he was all right. He was all right. I don't know. I guess I'm just tired of the I'm tired of the sameness of all these, like, I don't know. It's kind of becoming a thing, and it's been a thing for a while, for like the past. I don't know. It's just something that I've noticed for like the past. I don't know, like what, three, about 3 years since I've kind of been hearing songs like this. I don't know. They're just kind of. It's just kind of. It's not. I'm struggling to find words to describe this. It's like it's regular. It's cliche. It's okay. It's not bad. It's fine. It's fine. It's not, the beat sounds like thousands of other beats that I've heard in Christian rap, just like it. And yeah, no excuse. Does a decent job on here. Not Clyde. Started off better. Started off really good, I think. But then in the end, when he started slowing down and more just talking, it was just he just kind of lost me, honestly. Um, yeah, nothing about the track really stands out. It just kind of goes by. It's the regular less than 3 minutes banger kind of song. The hook isn't much of a hook. It's just kind of saying a couple words over and over again. It's not catchy or anything. It's not, even though I'm used to repetitive hooks, at least they have to be catchy in order to, you know, um, justify being repetitive. But this one doesn't. It's just kind of there. Yeah, just nothing about the song stands out at all. It's just a regular Christian rap banger type song, and overall, it's just like a. Would I even give it a five? Maybe. Yeah, yeah. I could give it a five, a light 5 out of 10. I don't recommend it. I don't like it, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So yeah, about a 5 out of 10. Honestly, not much there. So now let's move into the seventh and final song of the video, and I'll tell you even before we get there, it's the entire reason why I even made a Christian rap roundup for this week. So let's get into that. All right, for this final song of today, and the entire reason why I decided to make this Christian rap roundup in the first place, we have Rockstar Jt with his first single of the year, and first single in a while actually, called Rock with the Mob, RWTM. And just right off the bat, I'm not really a fan of Rockstar JT's music, right? I've listened to, I don't know, like a decent amount of his work, and honestly, even though I like a few songs here and there, for the most part, I think that he's a pretty mediocre artist overall. I don't know, just like he's not bad or anything. He has his moments, but he's just seems kind of regular to me. So then why would this make me want to make this entire video? It's because I find him to be a very interesting personality. He's a very charismatic individual, especially if you follow him on Twitter. And yeah, he's just, I don't know, he's just one of those artists because personally, I like to have like my mind made up, and just have a certain feeling, or a certain like at least for the moment, a certain opinion attached to whichever artist like crosses my listening path. Because I've kind of got like sort of an idea of whether I, like whether I like an artist's music or don't like a certain artist's music, like whenever they get brought up in conversations and stuff, and whenever, just like whenever you see them just around on social media, I just have an idea about how I like or don't like the music of each artist that I come across. But Rockstar Jt is one of those rare ones for me where I can't really give you a reason as to why I'm as like as interested in his journey as I am. But he's just a very charismatic individual, honestly. So that's what kind of uh so that's why I'm interested in hearing new music for him, so that I can kind of make up my mind on him. So yeah, without further ado, hopefully I've saved the best for last. So let's listen to Rock with the Mob by Rockstar JT. I'll be right back. All right. Was this the best song of the video? Very close. Very, 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 very close. Would I put it? You know what? It honestly might be. It honestly might be. Now that I'm thinking about everything in total, it honestly might be. Rock with the Mob. This is. I think this is definitely the best Rockstar JT song that I've heard. Like ever. And he was really hyping this one up. He was really putting a lot of hope into this one, and I can see why. I can definitely see why. It is a banger, definitely. I can already see this going crazy at a show and at various functions. And yeah, it is a it's a it's a really, really, really good song. Really, really good song. It kind of reminds me of those dance songs from the mid to late 2000s, and kind of coming up to the mid 2010s as well, like dance songs like Teach Me How to Dougie and stuff like that. Like very similar, but it's not really like a dance song. I mean, it could be a dance song, but it's not really a dance song, like especially when he was like saying the letters and putting words to them, like spelling his name. And yeah, because that was really catchy and stuff. It's a really well put together song. The quality of it seems better and just more refined than his earlier work, in my opinion. It seems like a lot of love and care went into this one. It's a really great banger type of song. Like the beats kind of dark and menacing, and the chorus, although repetitive, is catchy. And it's just overall just well put together, well laid out, well time spent kind of song. It's a really great banger type of song. Of course, Rockstar JT is not a Christian rapper, but you know still affiliated, kind of, sort of. So like it's close enough anyway. So yeah, Rockstar JT, Rock with the Mob is a really, really, really good song, in my opinion. Almost great, but as it is where it is, really, really good. Overall, I give it about 7.5. I could stretch to an 8. I really, really could, because it's a catchy song. It's a really, I can feel the hunger in his voice as he raps. He has a lot of charisma to him, as I said before. So yeah, overall, I could stretch to an 8, but I don't want to. I'll give it a 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5. I could give it an 8. I don't know. I'll decide by the time I edit the video, so you'll see it up there. Um, yeah, it's a really good song, and definitely worth making this entire video about. So yeah, overall, Rock with Mob, really, really good song, and great way to end off the video. So that's been me. That's all 7 songs right there that I was interested in listening to this week. This has been the Christian Rock Roundup, and also Virgin at the Exorcist. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I upload next. I'll see you guys all next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Just Feel free to share whatever thoughts you may have in the comments below. How do you feel about the song? Just let me know. So yeah, see you guys all next time. This has been Phrasing Out the Exorcist. I already said that. So God bless. Goodbye.